Alright, so new Koss Supreme collaboration Porta Pros. And we are going to be messing with these bad boys. They are very pretty white. But instantly I'm going to tell you, these are not good. Sorry Koss, I mean, I love the Porta Pros, I love what you got going on here, but like seriously, let's grab the new color from Yaxi. I mean, look at the difference there. Like, look at that. It's a massive difference for comfort and everything. So yeah, like that's these things. Yeah, ugh. No, not good. No offense, but yeah, not my favorite thing in the world. Anyhow, let's see, what color should we start with the Yaxi pads? We want to do the new gray on white. What do you think? Gray on white, that might be pretty dope. I mean, actually, all of these look like they'd be pretty sick with the white. Yellow, not my favorite color, but hey, orange. Oh yeah, that's even real sexy. Blue, oh man, look at that. That would be pretty dope too. And black, I mean, that's straight stormtrooper stuff right there. That's pretty, real pretty. That might be for another day. Ooh, my favorite color. Oh man, that might be the play, but I'm biased, so hard to justify using that. I think let's go with the lovely red to match the Supreme and see how that looks. But dropping stuff. Yaxi, so good. Highly recommend. If you get a Koss Porta Pro, or I mean, they do stuff for Sennheiser, they do stuff for all sorts of Sony, they do stuff for, I mean, all sorts. Just go to Yaxi and check out which what headphones you might have, and they have pads for it, because Yaxi makes some of the best pads in my opinion. Look at that, nice, fluffy, ooh, and the contrast and the color on these, ooh, gorgeous. So you just kind of go in here, throw these bad boys on. And as you can see on the Porta Pros, they have little spikies on the back there. You just kind of wrap this on. You put it up over the edge there. And boop, boop, boop. Oh, there we go for one. And two. A little bit faster on that one because I did it proper. Yep. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa, that's dang sexy. Definitely a fan. Alright, let's get to listening. Alright, had to roll it back because I also wanted to kind of touch on real quickly that this isn't necessarily a review video, or not that I do reviews. I think of them, these are just my opinion pieces in general for all my videos I do. But this one I feel like is more of like a public service announcement as far as like the Koss Porta Pros, because I've been seeing them. They're getting a lot more popular, and I believe in my heart that you need to have the Yaxi pads. So that's why I'm rolling this video out real quick, more as like a, hey, if you're getting Porta Pros, definitely should get some Yaxi pads because it's worth it, and it's needed in my opinion. Anyways, back to the video. All right, listening off the iFi Griffin, Koss Porta Pros, Yaxi pads. These are the Supreme, limited edition Supreme, white edition. They had a gray version as well. I just kind of like the white version personally, just because it was a nice offset to my black pair that I already have of the Porta Pros. So like I was mentioning before, Yaxi is a must. The Yaxi Earpads are a must for the Koss Porta Pros. Honestly, it's like not even a competition. The pads are way more comfortable. They're prettier. I mean, look at that. That's such a vibrant red color right there. And it matches beautifully with that Supreme logo. But yeah, like the Yaxi pads, they're a must. It's almost a requirement in my opinion to, if you're getting Porta Pros, you got to get the Yaxi pads. And then they're just some of the easiest to get along headphones that I've ever had. Like are they the, you know, the most technical? No. Are they the most capable across the board? No. Are they the most, you know, detailed or stage or like all the no. These things are just fun, and they sound good enough, and they can be powered by anything. Like, you don't even need to have this thing. You can use a dongle, you can use it straight off of your phone, straight out of your laptop. I mean, they don't take much to power these, and they sound good pretty much across the board. I've yet to have these sound bad. By these, I mean the Koss Porta Pros, specifically with the Yaxi Earpads. And the Yaxi Earpads do help with the audio signature as well. They're not just a comfort and visual thing. They, to me, to my ears, I get a little more warmth, a little more kind of curb of the highs. Not that these have like bright highs or all, but that kind of gives a little more mellow sound in the highs. The mids are a little warmer, and the lows have a little more kind of oomph to them a little bit. But yeah, so the Koss Porta Pros with the Yaxi pads are a must, and the sound signature does get improved with the pads, comfort exponentially so, because the stock pads, as you saw before, are these thin little nothing burger things that, I mean, honestly, it's like not the greatest thing in the world. In fact, I'd probably say most people that would say Koss Porta Pros are not that comfortable are because they don't have Yaxi Earpads. So hence why I say it's almost a must to get Yaxi Earpads with your Koss Porta Pros. Plus, you can customize it to look the way you want it to look. You can swap the pads to be like red or orange or blue or yellow, or you can switch and swap, or you can have them be all the different colors. They have the gray colors, the new one, which would probably look fantastic with like an all grayed out Supreme gray model. The gray ones would go real good with that, I think. But, or you can just put purple ones on, or you can put yellow or orange. You know, there's so many options. And you can just really make this aesthetically the way you want it to be with the pads, specifically for the colors and what have you. So if you're into that kind of thing, you could have it match different outfits if you wanted, or something like that. I don't know. That's not. I personally just put them on and leave them on and tend to go until they fall off, kind of deal. But yeah, the Koss Porta Pros with Yaxi pads, Yaxi pads are a must, and I think are one of the headphones that everybody should have almost. Like, these things, they have such a heritage, and they go back so far. Like, these are some of the most original headphones, kind of deal, right? Like, these guys have been putting these specific Porta Pros out for decades. So, and they still sound great. Like, they still are a thing that's worth listening to, and they're cheap enough. They kind of go up in price since I first got into them, but they're cheap enough still that you can literally just fold these bad boys up, and they have a little clip here. I don't know if you can kind of check that, but like, they have a little clip. You can like fold them up, and then they click together like so, and you can just wrap this thing around. I usually do it a lot more efficiently than this, but I'm doing it quick for the video. But you can just wrap them all up, and then you can throw them in a bag. Like, look at that. That's just, boom, nothing. And then you throw them in a bag, and then you can go everywhere with you, and you have a portable audio solution that's honestly, bang for the buck, one of the best things you can listen to. So, I mean, as far as, you know, opinions and all blah, 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 yeah, you can get IEMs for cheaper that might be better or whatever, but as far as my opinion and my preferences, I actually prefer this to IEMs, because I'm not big on IEMs in my ears. But that being said, I mean, hard to beat. Easy to get along with, go everywhere, throw them in a bag, have fun, and they look cool. Like, they're retro chic, retro cool. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but I just think they look cool. They are cool. They sound fantastic, and must have is that Yaxi Earpads. So yeah, anyways, cheers, and catch you all on the next one.